Hi, I'm Robin and welcome to this video which introduces Alpha Tracker Release 24, which is our Spring 2017 update to Alpha Tracker. Well, the first thing you'll notice, I'm sure, is that it's got a completely fresh new look. We've worked really hard over the last couple of months to restyle the whole of Alpha Tracker, and we're really pleased with the results. The video that runs in the background there, that does take a little bit of getting used to. When we first put it on, and we've been using this software now for a couple of months in test, we didn't all immediately love it, but we do now. And what you'll find is when you're in different screens, the video actually goes behind the screens you're on anyway. But we think we like it, and hopefully you'll get to love it as much as we do. By the way, it's nice to be back in the office today. We've had a difficult week. If you've been following us on social media, you'll have seen that our office had to be evacuated midweek because of a fire in an electrical substation. So apologies if you had any difficulty getting through to us for half an hour or so on Wednesday afternoon. Everything's back up and running as normal now, but it has been quite a challenging week, as you can imagine. All of the release notes, by the way, are on our website as usual. Kim's worked very hard to put those on. So you'll be able to download and view those, print them out, keep them with your quality manual to tell you all of the changes that have happened. This release number is 2325, which means that since the winter 2016 release 23, we've put in about 130 or so changes, bug fixes and performance improvements, which I hope you'll really enjoy. I'm going to talk you through just the top 5 from Kim's release notes, and those are the ones I really want to highlight for you. So the first one is the new look. As I mentioned, the video perhaps takes a little bit of getting used to, but I think in the end it'll just become part of the background. But it certainly gives it a fresh new style. We've also restyled the menus, we've restyled all the screens, the save buttons are easier to choose throughout. So the whole thing should be just that little bit easier to use and a bit more attractive. That's number 1 on the release notes. Number 2 on the release notes is actually a change about password security. We've introduced a new set of password rules in this version of Alpha Tracker. So it does mean that after you've applied the update, you might need to change your password. It might tell you that your password's expired. You do need now to have more complex passwords, upper and lowercase letters, numbers, that sort of thing. So just be warned that the first time you log in, if your password isn't secure enough, it might prompt you to change it. Now that's obviously for good reason. There's lots of people trying to get into systems these days, so the more secure the password that you've got, the better. The third item to show you is this new search menu item. Always open at the top of the screen, and this will help people who have lots of menu options available to them, so super users in particular, or people with different roles within the company. Up until now, the only way to find an option has been to open each menu block and look for it. Now though, you can use this search menu. So if I want to look at all menu options to do with projects, I can just start typing projects, and you see it instantly brings them up at the top here for me. If I want to do something with a quote, I can just start typing QUO, and here are the 2 quote options. If I want to do a new something, I can just type new, and look, here are all my new options. My options to do new projects, new quotes, new timesheets. We find this a massive time saver, and I'm sure you will too. So hopefully you'll enjoy that feature. The next one is to do with performance. There are lots of performance improvements in Release 24, but one of the things we've also done is added this performance dashboard to the front menu. And this figure here on the left-hand side shows you how quickly your system has been running over the last 24 hours. The top score you can get is 100. The worst score you can get is 0. Anything above about 75 should give you good performance. Our demo system here has been running at 86 the last 24 hours. If you're seeing low numbers here, or if the performance that you're seeing doesn't correspond to that number, so if you're seeing very poor performance but that's a very high number, you need to get in touch. So that's a useful way of just keeping track of how quickly the system's performing. And it's called the AppDeck score. That's just an industry standard way of assessing how quickly a software system runs. Final thing to show you is something that will affect new users in particular, and as an improvement we've made for new users. The project screen was getting very busy. Over the years, when we've added on extra fields to the project screen, this has become a very long list of fields here, to the extent that it was getting a bit confusing for people, and most people didn't use all the fields. So there are now various system options so that you can disable fields and turn them off completely. So if you've got a cluttered screen that's perhaps a bit confusing to new users, let us know and we can adjust that for you and switch fields off as necessary. So that's it. That's the top 5 things I wanted to show you. I've just shrunk down my little video, my webcam here, just to remind you that our new Alpha Tracker mobile app is available. The app itself is downloaded through the app stores, the Google or Apple app stores. There is a small installation fee to set it up, but it's proved to be really popular with staff and with clients as well. So if you're not making use of the Alpha Tracker mobile app, you'll see a symbol that says inactive. That means we haven't got it activated on this particular server. You'll probably say the same on yours if you haven't activated it yet. If it is something you're interested in, get in touch with us and we'll tell you all about it. Thanks very much.